Hi guys, I am MisterBo, and today we're going to be continuing on with the Arkham Knight news. It's this month's Game Informer cover, which means we're going to be getting loads of news throughout the month, and we've already had a trailer and we've already had some story details. Today we're going to be going over some more story details, and specifically one of the villains. And that villain goes by the name of the Arkham Knight, which is of course the title of this game, and it's a brand new character that Rocksteady have created, again just for this game. And we're going to be talking about some theories of who this might be. Perhaps it's a character that we've already seen and they've sort of just reimagined it for this game. And Game Informer have got some theories on who they think it is, and I've got a theory on who I think it is, which they didn't cover. So we're going to be going over the theories, saying how plausible they are, and then I'll give you my thoughts. And then hopefully you guys can comment down below letting me know who you think it is. Do you think any of these theories are correct? And who would you like to see it is? Before I go over the 5 theories that they have, I just want to say thank you for the feedback on the previous Arkham Knight videos. Really cool that you guys are commenting in the videos and giving me feedback, and it'd be helpful if you could give this video a like, and if you're brand new, subscribe. It always helps out, and it's helping the channel to grow even bigger. So again, before we get into the main theories, Game Informer gives us a little backstory on what the Arkham Knight looks like. Hopefully I can show you an image of a silhouette of him that they've got from the Game Informer article, and they describe him a bit. They say that he is basically in a black costume with red highlights. He holds a silenced pistol. His suit is all armoured and he has various belts and pouches, and his chest piece has a symbolized A in the form of the Arkham logo. So like Batman would have the Bat logo, he has the Arkham A on his chest. And that's about all we know of him at the moment. Again, he is a brand new character for the series, and the theories that Game Informer have are pretty interesting, so I'm going to go over them here. If you want to check out the full article, the link will be down below so you can go check that out. So let's begin with the first theory. So the first theory is that he is a brand new character that we have never seen before ever. He's being created by Rocksteady and Jeff Johns, who works at DC. Game Informer also talks about why they don't think this is a brand new character, and they believe that it's because it's an interpretation of an existing character just put into the Arkham universe. And we'll move on now to a list of characters who again they think could be interpretations of the Arkham Knight in the Arkhamverse. So the first one is one that has been going around a lot. A lot of people think this is who the Arkham Knight is going to be, and that is Jason Todd, or the Red Hood. If you've played Arkham Origins, you'll know that you get to play as the Red Hood when it was the Joker, or before he was the Joker. But Jason Todd was the old Robin. He wasn't a very liked character and he got killed off, but as in comic books, no one's ever dead, and they brought him back as the Red Hood. A very popular character. I know a lot of people wanted to see him in Arkham City, so perhaps he is going to be a reimagined version as the Arkham Knight. They do say though, however, because the Jason Todd was the Robin and he didn't appear in Arkham City, it was actually Tim Drake who was the Robin in Arkham City. They'd have to work out a way to adjust the timelines and make it work, and they don't think that it could be possible to do that. But again, who knows? I'm sure anything is possible in the Arkhamverse. Now the next person they think it could be is a character called Owlman, and in the New 52 comics they brought him back as Bruce Wayne's brother, or he was claiming to be Bruce Wayne's brother, Thomas Wayne Jr., and he adopted the name Owlman, and he had a sort of armoured suit, kind of like Batman's suit. Now they talk about why this would work, and they think the reason why this could work is because in the trailer we hear Bruce Wayne's father talking over the will, and perhaps it has something to do with this guy thinking that he is his brother and he wants something from the will. And then they also talk about why this couldn't be, and it's because they'd have to cram a lot of story into this game. You know, it's the last game. We've never heard of Bruce Wayne's brother before. It'd be pretty hard for them to fit this character into one game, because we wouldn't have that much time to flesh out a full story for the character. So I can kind of see how that wouldn't work. But it's an interesting idea, and there are plenty more here. With the next being Wrath, and I think that's pronounced Wrath or Wraith. I'm going to call him Wrath. and he is a fairly new anti-Batman kind of character in the DC universe. He has a very similar suit to Batman and a very similar suit to what we've seen the Arkham Knight wearing. He also has very similar traits to Bruce Wayne in the fact that his father was killed in a robbery gone wrong, which could mean he can relate to Bruce Wayne. But they also talk about how he's not very big in the DC universe, and it might be a bit hard to get this character that not many people know into the game and have him as a relatable sort of character in the Arkham Knight suit. They also add on to this that it could be Prometheus. Now, Prometheus has been hinted at in every single Arkham game. In Arkham Asylum, if you went into one of the mental asylum rooms, there was a newspaper article about Prometheus. Again, I think it was in the GCPD building, I believe. There was another news article about Prometheus. He is very similar to Batman in the fact that his parents both got gunned down, a lot like Batman and a lot like Wrath. However, the way that we've seen him presented in the news article and things in the previous games doesn't have him fitting the style of Arkham Knight. We've always seen him with a picture of his sword that he carries, and it would be strange for him to be carrying around a pistol in the Arkham Knight game. So, maybe we could see Prometheus in this game. He has been hinted at a lot, so perhaps that is a possibility. The final theory they have is that it is Azrael. Now, we have seen Azrael in Arkham City. He gave us the message that Gotham would burn, and that looks like is what's happening in this game. However, they talk about the encounters that we had with Azrael in Arkham City, and that he seemed more interested in talking to Batman, and it wouldn't really make sense because he could have just killed Batman in Arkham City without having to tell him his future and let him know that he was going to then come and get him again. But what do you think of these theories that they have? Any of these characters, do you think they're going to be the Arkham Knight? Now, they left out a few theories that I think could be this. One that I'm not too sure on, though, that I don't think will happen, but I know a lot of people have been commenting it on my videos and I've seen it on the forums, is that they think it could be the Joker. I'm just going to put it down now that it's not the Joker. Joker's not going to be in this game, I hope, anyway. If he is in this game, it'll be in some sort of hallucination with Scarecrow. I really hope they don't bring Joker back, because they need to prove that a game can stand without having Joker in it, and I hope this is the game that does it. But the big one they're missing here, which a lot of people have been talking about, is Hush, who I think it's going to be. He's got a grudge against Bruce Wayne. He looks like Bruce Wayne. If he was to sort of show himself as Bruce Wayne as the Arkham Knight, and it would impact Bruce Wayne's reputation and legacy. So that could be a very cool thing to happen. Thomas Elliot and Bruce Wayne, they knew each other, so I think that would be a strong point. And in the comments of this Game Informer article, people are like, what about Hush? What about Hush? Do you think that they haven't mentioned Hush here because they want to kind of get you away from Hush? Perhaps Hush is who this guy is and they know it, and they just want to kind of go away from Hush so that when you're playing the game you are surprised. I mean, I don't know. I hope they do keep this a secret until you're actually playing it in the game. Rocksteady has always been good at keeping secrets in their games. Arkham Asylum, it was the Scarecrow missions. In Arkham City, it was the Ra's al Ghul. Hopefully there's going to be some sort of surprise in this game that we're just not expecting. And hopefully it is the reveal of the Arkham Knight. Anyway, that is my thoughts on this. They are the theories of Game Informer. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. Let me know in the comments below if you like any of these theories or if you agree with any of them. If not, tell me down below who you think the Arkham Knight should be, or if you think it should be a brand new character that we've never ever seen before. I'm not sure how that would work in this story, but again, let me know in the comments below. I will read them all through, I will comment back to you guys, and maybe I should start doing a thing where I take the best comment of a video and then I put it into the next one to share with you guys that person's theory. I think that would be a pretty cool idea, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm MisterBo. I am covering Arkham Knight story and gameplay wise, things like animation that we got from Game Informer, and as well as Batmobile information, things like that I'm not going to be covering so much. We've got a lot of information to come, and I'm sure there'll be loads at E3, so make sure you stay tuned to this channel, subscribe if you're not already, like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.